some little things that add up to all the big things. If you can't do the little things, the big things are going to look like shit. So you have to be able to do all the stuff here before you can hit the ropes. Do a leap. Can you leapfrog? Do a leapfrog, hip toss, get kicked off, and feed for a beautiful arm drag. If you can't do a headlock takeover, head scissor, kick out, and space it and time it, and we ain't going to get any farther than that until you do. That's my philosophy on it. So, once again, there's my way, there's this way, but the only way does not exist. It's just an opinion. Because you will hear other people tell you differences of opinion. And that's cool. But you have to find what works for you. And implement it. Okay, so, let me ask you something. I see guys with their knee pads on and boots on. So anytime I see that, when I start talking, I always feel like I'm really cheating you guys if I don't get you in the ring. So I do want to get you in the ring, but we got a lot of guys, so I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance. Just to give you some of my critique, aka bullshit. Take it as you will. But everything I'm telling you are the simple, basic facts about what everybody's looking for. If you're looking to get to the next level, if you're looking to do something else, if you're looking to even have a better time and have fun doing the business, you need to learn how to work for the match. If you're a baby face and a heel, you're both working for the match. Instead of sometimes, I've even run into this. I just said we're doing the ring that much of the business. But sometimes, I've even heard when guys come over and say, hey, we need you to lose tonight. It's big face. It was time for him to lose the job. And he got mad about it. Didn't want to lose in front of Mom and Daddy, Bubba, and Sissy. It's work. And you can get over a hell of a lot more by doing a job sometimes than you can't go win. I say that because I tweeted out something earlier this week, I think it was. My brother answered a question on his podcast about what we look for when people send in tapes. And he said, you want to see somebody sell and see how you lost. See how well you put that guy over. Because that's an art form in itself. What we do is an art form altogether. But if you go out there and put your opponent over and still get beat and be over, that's talent. That's talent. That's what it is. Keep that in mind. And it ain't always about the flip-flop and flops. If you ever send a demo, DVD, or reel, or film in anything, for anything, what they are going to look for, WWE or any other company is going to look for, is see how you walk, see how you lock up, just the movement, just the timing, body language. They don't care, I swear to God. Big companies don't care if you can have a Corona or a two-leg. They care even less if you do a Corona and a toe. Trust me. Not say cut them out of your diet. I'm just saying if you do something, show us that you can tell a simple story first about take over, head scissors, kick out, arm drag, go behind, switch, take them down, front face lock, just a simple thing. If you're confident there, then we're confident in the rest of the system. Okay? So anyway, I'll tell you what we'll do. Because we really do have till like 5 or 6. All right, everybody come around here by the ring. We'll go ahead and get in the ring. And those guys are kind of think on here to try to get in the ring. So I don't want to talk all day. But I can talk all day.
Good stuff, man.
Now wait, if I don't think I want you to stop, how do you just go? That sounds pretty. How much was so? How tall? You don't move. Why are you getting down to my height? I saw that. Now what are we getting? Why would you be on my list?
kind of hard anyway, but this is a small ring. This is footwork. Okay, like I said, we can go over everything all day long. But the main thing you want to remember is timing. Slow down. Every step you take in the ring means something. This is a 18-foot ring. So 16. Small ring. So you just have to slow down and take your time. What they're going to do, Dustin's going to start. Just grab the hand. All you do like this. Like you shoot somebody off, walking backwards. And then he's going to spin. 2, walking backwards. 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to reverse. We're going to do the same thing. Hold it on. Now, all right, it's okay, it's been a while. It's okay. All right. It's been a while, I don't know, even if you haven't done it long time. But anyway, and then, can everybody here leapfrog? Can anybody, can you guys not? Can you guys leapfrog? Leapfrog. Now we'll look it out. Then you can shoot them off, they'll drop down, and leapfrog, you're going to throw a clothesline.
I'm going to throw a clothesline.
Okay, so you can throw a clothesline, yeah. Throw a clothesline, he'll duck it, and then after 5, you stop, you can hit the rope, you drop down, leapfrog 5 times, and then come up, we'll take the corner. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you all this. Okay, go ahead, let's start. Let's start. Just want to see this, and then we'll rotate it. 1, 2, 3. All about 5. 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Reverse. Drop down. Clothesline touch. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit the rope. Good. Back uniform. Okay, go shoot them off. Reverse. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drive toe. Up toe. Good. Come on up, grab his arm. Get that leg over. Bring your left leg over. Grab his arm, come on up, arm break off. Head up. There you go. Arm drag him off. Set on the ring. Okay, Dustin, you're out. So, will might be easier on the arm drag? Okay, who's going this way? From the arm drag, just try it, might be simple for everybody. You arm drag a lot?
No, I didn't.
Even better, even better. Might be easier for you. This is for some of you guys who, I just went over with a guy last night who some people drop down for the arm drag. That's cool, they can do it, but not everybody can do it, not everybody can take it. So a safe way to do it might be like this. Okay, so grab my. Here. There you go. Okay, great. This. Slide over here. Left arm. Okay. Under your left arm. Good. So he's got you in the arm bar, just like this. Instead of dropping straight down, all you have to do is here, keep posting. Post them on back. Okay? So that way, just step through. It's easier on you. It's dropping down. Some guys are going to land flat on you. So. All right. So you start this time. You're taking the ropes. Okay. So this way, you're going to grab his arm, walk backwards, and start. There you go. you're gonna have this whole hip go over. So step back with your left foot. Step forward. Now, right foot behind, where my foot is, and go down to your knee and post. Go down to your left foot, right foot. Post. There you go. Go down to your left knee and take him over. Go. Post. Good job. There you go. You're out. Good. Let's do the line. We're gonna open the door here at this one. So you guys, when you guys are done, go to the end line or get somewhere. So I want everybody to get a chance to do this. I don't want to bore everybody. You're sitting up there on the table watching this shit. Actually, who goes this side and that side? How about that? So you guys don't get this one. All right, here we go. We'll start this time. You're gonna grab your chest and walk back. Walk back. All around. 2, easy. No, go ahead. 3. Don't walk now. Turn. No, don't turn to the center. 4. 5. Reverse. Keep walking backwards. Grab both hands. 1. 2. Walk backwards. 3. 4. 5. Reverse. 2. Give him 4. Push the chin back, make sure you cross all the way back. Okay. Go and shoot him off, reverse. Okay. 1. There you go, 4. Oh, shit. You okay? Drop toe. Bend all the way. Get your knee. Take the drop toe. Bring your knee up in here. Nope. Like there you go. Now put your knee behind. Put your right leg. Put your left leg in there. That's your left. Now bring your right leg spin. There you go. Put your knee right here. Put your knee right there. There. Now, you can reach around your left arm, then you're bringing this leg over his. Grab that arm. There you go. And your left arm. All right, just keep it where it is. Where it is. Get to the center of the ring. Back him up some. Back him up this way, get your arm back. That's it. Not all the way in the corner, but bring him out some. Step through with your left foot. Bring your right foot behind. All right, come on in. Going side to side now. You outside. All right, let's start, okay? Walk backwards with him, holding both hands. Both hands. Both hands. Walk backwards. 2. Walk backwards. Now. 3. Walk backwards. Good. 4. Good. 5. Reverse. Backwards. 2. 3. Slow down, walk backwards. 4. Don't walk ahead of you. Slow down. Good. 5. Reverse. Up and down. 1. 2. Hit the rope. You just.
Oh, I got it, yeah.
There you go. Good job. Good. your head up. Get your head up. Now give him a knee. Gotta see your face. Put your chin back. Give him forearm. Okay, got it. Let me show you something. This may feel intimidating, look like it's intimidating. Man, if you come back here like and pop it, and you see a lot better too. Boom. And when you guys are locking up, you can't have your head down here like this. You can't see anything. You have your head up, and you don't want to bump heads either. Okay, so everything we do is selling the emotion like this. Okay? So if you're going to give them a form, man, come on back like this. Because all this does is maybe these people can see it. Boom. Nobody else behind you can see it. He can sure as hell feel it. Here you can at least give him a good pop in a safe place.
It's like bring it back like this.
I would bring it back all the way like this, man. All the way here with your big ass hand. Bam!
So it'd be like a.
Well, I wouldn't come, I would come, wham! You're coming, boom. You're just coming back farther like this. I'm saying come here, bam, instead of here.
So it'd be. Like this?
Yeah, even like that. No, you're hitting it like that, and that fucking hurts. I'm saying here, boom.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
So it'd be.
But make it pop, see? Like that. You're going. I know, it's okay. One more time. Push his chin back with your hand. Push his chin back. Pop it, loosen it. See, you're trying to kill him. You're trying to cave his chest.
My bad, man, I'm not.
No, I know you're not trying to, but not intentionally trying to. That's what you're doing. So all you gotta really do is pop it. That's what I'm saying, man. Come here.
It's like a light.
But you, well, your elbow is kind of like, it looks like it's nailing it. Is he nailing you or no?
Alright, so get
That's a nice way of saying it. Okay. Throw him off, shoot him off, reverse, up and over. There you go. Drop toe. Now, there you go, spin. Spin on your side. Spin on your side. There you go, spin. Get your ass down. Get your ass on the mat. Get your left leg. Now spin.
Spin up like this.
And this way. Go to your right.
So this way.
No, sir. I apologize. Go to your left. I apologize.
So this way.
Don't come up on it. Just spin. Here, brother. Got him here, right? No, my left leg's in front. Right? Here.
Okay.
Well, not like this. You're coming like way up on it like this.
So I just gotta get on the map.
Yeah.
So yeah. Left it.
Drop toe over. Just come out of the corner. Come out of the corner. Spin. Grab his arm. Get your left leg over his. There you go. Come to your knees. Come up. Grab your arm. Show me you get it on. Don't have to yell. Come on up. There you go. Put your hand on your shoulder. There you go. Stop.
Put that wrist in there.
No, you have your hand like this. Take your elbow down.
Okay.
Now, this is, you're doing this.
I got you.
Step through, take him over. Move it this side, move it this side. Walking backwards, backwards, backwards. Good. Get ahead of him. Down. 4, 5. Reverse. Walking backwards. 2, 3. Walk backwards. 5. Reverse. Drop it down. Keep walking. Good. 2. Yeah! Push him off the dirt. That's an arm. Good. Okay, I gotta tell you too, just like I told him that earlier on, not everybody can take that rolling drawn arm drag like that. The safest way to do it is just step through, man, because somebody, how long have you been working? 2 years. Okay. Have you done a lot of arm drags? Anybody laid on you yet? Okay, I'm not going to change the rule. I'm just going to say, just so you know, because, and I tell guys this all the time, they come up with some great spots, and then they want to go out and do them with the guys that they're really not sure if it's capable of doing it or not. And it's on both you guys to know that. Just work on it. Just make sure you don't let it come in. Just kind of be safe. And that's terrible to say, but it's true to say. Not everybody has the same ability. Not everybody wants to have the same ability. Not everybody cares as much. And if you get hurt because of that, then it's your fault. Because you should know that by now. If you don't know it, you know it now. So I'm telling you, you got to look at everybody. You got to know. Keep it simple. If you don't know somebody, keep it simple. Make sure they can do it. And you can tell a compelling story with a headlock and an arm bar or an arm twist or a leg. If you know how to tell that story with your body language and everything else. And you don't have to do those type of coronas. Because what happens, man, the other thing you guys got to learn how to do is call the matches in the ring. And the only way you do that is get experience. And you got to get in there to do it. But you got to learn how to call it on the fly. Because I've seen too many guys call everything in the back, A, B, C, D, E, F. And all of a sudden they get to C, and they mess up, and they don't know how to get from C to F. They are screwed, so they don't know what to do. But if you are over-prepared, and that means you know more than anybody else, including yourself, and you keep learning, processing, and studying, and again, I will give you some matches and people to watch. And it's kind of like that weight guarantee. So lose weight guarantee, I will guarantee if you watch and follow some of these guys' routines, or some of their body language, or some of their mannerisms, you will find yourself getting better. I will make you that promise. If you really want to do this, there is nobody stopping you but you. Okay, so, real quick. You've heard this before, maybe, maybe not. There's 3 kinds of people in the world. Those who try. When they don't make it, they say, at least I tried. Those who say, I'll give them my best shot. When they don't make it, they say, at least I gave them my best shot. And then those who say, whatever it takes. They don't stop. Great thing I heard, and I'll say this one time, and we'll get on with the drill. You know why the rain dance works? You know the Indians that go out and dance and pray for rain? You know how that works? Because they don't stop dancing until it rains, damn it! It's not over until it's over. We're going to dance for 5 years if that's what it takes. We're going to do whatever we have to do if that's what it takes. You know, you can't stop anybody that just keeps going. But when you stop and go, oh shit, I just have a hand or two. Oh hell, man, I don't feel like making that count. Oh man, no, it'd be good. Anyway. All right, next. Did we get this side now? No, this side. Come on in. Walk back. 1, 2, 3, 4. arm. Break. Good. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. Drop roll. Good, arm drag him off. Good job. Cool, so you got this side now, right? Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse. 1, walk backwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse. Right down. Sideways, 3, 4, 5, reverse. Good. 2, break, give him a knee. Ready, break. Go shoot him off reverse. Good job. Come on. Grab with both hands. Grab your wrist. Now, good. 1, 2, good. Walking backwards. 3, walking backwards. 4, walking backwards. 5, reverse. There you go. 4, walking backwards, 5, reverse. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. On the break, give him a knee, then a forearm. Ready? Break. 1. There you go. Always. Good. Go shoot him off reverse. 1. Good job. 2, 3. That's the tight of the arm bar. Come on down. Keep your hand on his shoulder. Just bring your arm down. There you go. Bend his elbow. Good. heard what I said?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say, it's cool, man. I'm not gonna change you guys when you guys wanna do your arm drags or anything like that. But just know that I said it.
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying. But it's cool. All right. We came from this side last time, right? All right. Walk backwards. Walk backwards. Just walk backwards. Walk backwards. Then turn. Good. Walk backwards. 3. Walk backwards. Hands on both hands on the first. 4. 5. Reverse. 1, 2. 1. 2. 3. Go and drop it down. Go. Don't throw clothes on. Let's throw clothes on.
Okay, cool.
Okay, you drop it down. Go ahead. One. Drop flat. 2. Drop flat. 3. 4. You hit the ropes, you can drop down. Good. 1. 2. 4. Good job. Lock up. All right, good. Break. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh! Reverse, right? Yeah, reverse. You got it. Hey. Big break?
Yeah.
All right, we took from this side last time. We got you. Come on, fall in there. It's good, man. Yeah, take a break, okay?
Normally I don't.
That's all right. What's so hot in here? Take a break.
Okay.
All right, you can start. Oh, you can? Hold on. Let's not bounce while he's Get on outside, man. Get on outside. Go outside. Yeah, actually, hit your head or anything? Huh?
I had a concussion like last week.
Oh, that's nice to know now.
Yeah.
Take a break, man. Holy shit. All right. You okay? Just sit there for a minute, don't? You need to go to the doctor? Huh? You really nice.
A little wide.
I should listen to that.
Pull them off.
A little bit on your neck. All right. Well, keep it very bad news. Go, go. off reverse. Good, get under it. Good. Straight, all the way on you. Yeah, 5. Don't leave your ankle out like that. All right, drop the hole. Got your arm? Time, head up. Head up. There you go. Right. Pushing back. Good. You're out. Which side do you come to? This side? Hey, you want to see doctor?
I'm okay.
You had a concussion. You might want to check it. You really don't know what you did like this. Who'd you come with?
I drove myself. I'll be okay. I just need to rest.
Well, let's get it. Let's see how you're doing about 30 minutes. Yo, on the live and matter of don't want to sleep on a concussion. Not very funny. I was tired. Hands, walk backwards. Good. 1, walk backwards. 2. 4, 5. Reverse. Walk backwards with him. 1, that's 2, 3, walk backwards. 4, 5. Reverse. Up and down. Yeah, just time to get a little closer to now. You guys, yeah, when I say slow down, I don't want you guys to go 100 miles an hour. It's a small when you collide like that. Anyway, right now, anyway, so yeah, just time it. All right, shoot them off. Lock up. Take the corner. And run that. Get on the brake. Give him a knee and then give him a forearm. Brake. Get back. Turn off the reverse. Good. Keep your ankles underneath you guys. Good. How's it? Are you good? 2 more? Okay. You got it, you have to go under it. You guys just go to the bottom rope. two more. Just go, you know, so he's not going to go under you. Just go on that bottom row. One more. There you go. Five. Yeah. Rock, go home. Yeah. The corner. There you go. Come on. Spin, man. Now grab that arm. Knee. There you go. Keep your arm. Get your left arm. You can't help your left arm. You have your left arm out straight like that. Okay. Get your head up. Get your head up. If you don't have it so tight on your arm like this, you got to bring your arm down here like this. Put on the bend of your elbows. Keep your right hand lifted up. Keep your right hand up here. Oh. Step through, close that right hand, get out of your right hand. There you go. Just like that. Here. Just walk backwards. And when you get right here, maybe three steps, just walk backwards. Good. Steps in the turn. One more. Reverse. Three steps in back. Three steps. Three. Take your time. Get ahead of him. Four. Five. Reverse. On the break, give him a knee and a forearm. Break. One. Chin back. Okay, shoot him off. Reverse. There you go. One. Good. Okay.
Go push.
So confident you have to. Push out. Three.
There you go.
Good. Four.
You got a ball.
Good job. Five. Just out of the corner. Feet out. He's going to leg trip. Okay. Drop toe. Put your left leg in front. Yeah. Spin. Spin. No. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Grab the arm. No. Put it on your left armpit. There you go. Now put your right hand on the shoulder. Put your right hand. Cover your knees. Cover both knees. Cover both knees. Okay. Not so tight on the arm bar. Okay. Come on up. Come on up. Stop what you're doing. Don't move. Just stop what you're doing. Okay. Just put your arm on put you. Use your right hand on your shoulder. Grab your wrist with your left. There you go. You get the bend of the elbow about right here. Right here, okay. Arm drag you off, okay? There you go. You got a post, you got to throw that right leg over, okay. All right, come on up. Who's next? Who came from which side? Come on. Okay, you start. One, walking back. Two, get ahead of it. Three, get ahead of it. Four, how about don't get ahead of it? Five, reverse. not turn it until I say turn. Walk backwards. Turn. Grab both hands. Walk backwards. Walk 7, 3, 4. Walk backwards. 5. Reverse. 1. Okay. Guys, slow. Down.
Yeah,
Okay. You okay?
yeah, okay.
Okay. So, Mark Henry, when he's first started, wants to hit the ropes, he's hitting fast like you guys, and his head goes just like this, hooks his neck, breaks his leg. Could have broken your neck. Slow down.
I'm gonna match your pace.
Thank you.
Well, how about just match my pace? And slow down. Where to go? Let's lock up. Lock up. Corner. On the break, you're going to knee and forearm. Break. Ship. Ship. Why did you hold the corner? The rope's going to give you that. Okay, how tall are you? Wait. How tall are you?
6 foot.
How far? You've been way down, man. Get your left leg back. Okay, now step. And let go. Get rid of it. All right. Take your time, guys. Please, don't worry. We're getting hurt.
Hey, and you know,
All right, so you're going to start this time.
you know that's meant.
All right. Walking backwards. Now. 1. Backwards. 2. Slow down. Slow down. 3. Don't get ahead of it. 4. Do not get ahead of it. All past. There you go. Now. Good. 5. Reverse. Reverse. 1. Walking backwards. 3, 4, 5, reverse. 5, lock up. On the break, in the knee, and elbow, ready, break, 1. Too long, reverse, up and over. There you go, good. Whoa, take your time. Good. Come on, do the other one.
Oh, big
Try it.
wheel.
Try it one time. Do the other one.
You got this.
Good job.
that, John.
Okay?
He didn't jump to him.
All right. All right, you start. Five, reverse. One. Two, walking backwards, down sideways. Three, walking backwards. Backwards. Four. Five, reverse. Drop it down. Well, who hadn't been in? Everybody who hadn't done it, come on over this side. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, here we go. Okay. I know it's awkward as hell. Walk back. Walk back. Now turn. Good. Walk back. Walk back. Yeah. Great. Walk back. Walk back. Walk back. Walk back. Okay, turn. 5. Reverse. Hold on. Walk back. 4. Walk back. 2. 3. 4. Walk backwards. There you go. 5. Reverse. Yeah. Okay, on the break in the knee. Ready, break. 1, 2, 3. Oh! 4. Good shot. Go shoot him off, reverse.
Never did arm training, so I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, let me shoot it this way. Don't hunch over first of all. Straight up. Straight up. Put your hand on the shoulder. Keep some left leg. Hold on the left leg. Now, right leg behind. There we are. Okay, so I'm standing up first. Here, he's got me. Step through with my left foot. Now watch my right foot. Watch where my hip. All right. He has it. Hold his bring your right foot behind. Poke. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take your time. 5. Reverse. Hold on to it. Walk it back. Good. 2. 3. Both hands. 4. Both hands. 5. Reverse. Drop it down. Did you already hit the rope? Yeah. My bad. Sorry. My bad. Take it to the corner. Take it back over to the corner. You started, right? Take it back. Okay, so on the break, you're going to give the knee and then the forearm.
Lane break, man, come on. Be nice.
Break!
Sportsmanship.
Good shot. Shoot him off and reverse you, up and over. That's right, up toe. Get 5. Now he's going to feed out. You're going to put your left leg in front. Bring your right knee, right leg behind. Spin, just one leg, and spin. There you go, yes. Now grab your arm. Good job. Don't put it over your armpit. Like that, good. All right, step through, come over. Step up, grab your arm. One, 2, 3, walking backwards. 5, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Reverse. Drop it down.
Send this to your mama.
Job 1. Go. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good job. Drop the hole. Feet out of the corner. There you go. Grab that arm. Give me arm, stupid.
Yeah. Who's your daddy now? Who's your daddy?
Keep your head up.
Who's your daddy?
Walking backwards. Now, 3, walking backwards. 4, walking backwards. Good. 5, reverse. 1, hold with both hands. 2, both hands. 3, hold with both hands. There you go. 4, one more. Good. 5. Shoot him off reverse. Get him reverse. Down. Time. Good. 1. Good. 3. 4. 5. Good. Hit the rope. Hit the rope.
Yeah.
Get out from the corner.
Come on.
job, spin.
Come on.
On your knees.
Keep your arms straight. Come on.
Go.
Back me up.
Good. Head up, head up, head up. Show you your hips. Hold on. This over your left foot. Okay. Step on your left foot. And bring your right foot. That's right. Got what we've done accomplished. Good job. You all right, Ocean?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Take your time. All you're going to do is you walk backwards. Take your time on it, all right? Grab both hands. Both hands on the grip. Both hands on the grip. There you go. One. On a grip. Two. On a grip. Grab his hand. Four. All right, five. Reverse. Here we go. So you go start. Okay? Yeah. back to the first. 4, 5, reverse. Drop it down. 1. Get up inside. Inside. Good. 3. Take your time. 4. 5. Hit the rope. Hit the rope. There you go. 1. 2. Be safe. 2. 3. 4. There you go. 5. Lock up. All right, break. On the break, you need ready. Break. Good. Form. Okay, shoot him off first. There you go. Good. That's all right. You okay? Got it. I'll go 2. Good. Hey, good job. Good job. There you go. There you go. Bend. Come on up. Hey, get your head up, stay up, stay
You good?
now. Step through, step over.
How you feeling? Huh? How you feeling? All right. See you some more afterwards. You heard that?
Walking back. Just take your time. Grab it. Walking back. Here's what you do. I'll probably do that. Both hands, grab your shirt. Bend your knees, right, grab your knees and then walk back. There you go. 3 steps backwards. Take it. Take 3, 2, 3, turn. When you turn, you put your right hand on the shoulder. All right, reverse. Hold on this time. You're walking backwards. Walking backwards. 1. 2. Walking backwards. 3. 4. 5. Reverse. Reverse, you shoot him off. Okay. Down. There you go. Down. Good. 3. 4. 5. Good. Did you hit the rope? Okay. Lock up. All right, take it to the corner. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Okay, good. Okay, knee on the brake and form. Ready, break. Good. Let's shoot him off first. Good job. Good. Good. Now, spin all the way around. You grab his arm. Put it on your left armpit. Put it on your left armpit. Put it on your left armpit. That's your right armpit. Come to your knees. There you go. Put your right hand, come to your knees. Put your right hand on his shoulder. Grab your right, don't do anything, guys. Put your right hand on his shoulder. Now, you grab your right wrist with your left hand. Keep your right hand on the shoulder. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Take this hand right here, underneath. And grab it like that. Yes. Come on up. Now, guys. All right, arm drag on. Yeah, here's the ball.
I'm still a little green. I'm still a little green.
I got this. I got walk back. Drop it down. Drop it down. Go Drop down. Good. There you go. Yeah, one. Drop down again. Drop down again. Drop down. There you go. Three. Drop down. Four. Drop down. Stand up tall. You gotta stand up tall. How tall are you? You gotta be 6'1", all right? Break, you're gonna get your knee and then a forearm. You're gonna shoot to the corner, you're gonna reverse it. You're gonna go up and over. But I want you to go to the sides. I don't want him kicking you in the head, and I don't want you to get kicked in the head, okay? Here we go. On the break, give me a knee. Ready? Break! One. Give me a knee sideways. All you gotta do like this. Here. Just try. Now, push his chin back and give him a forearm. Give him a forearm to his chest. Give him a forearm to his chest. Okay, let me show you something. This is his chest. That's his bread. It's going to hurt like shit. You hit him, you got to hit him here. Boom. You can't do this. You got to know, man. You got to go here. All right? Push his chin back. Don't stomp. Don't want to stomp on forearms or punches or anything like that. Okay? And one more time. Okay, good, shoot them off. Reversing, Jamie. Okay, that was 5, so you get dropped home. You're in the middle of the ring. Okay? Get in the corner. Walk right out into him, you drop toe. Alright, grab your left arm. Spin. Get your left leg out. Maybe you 6-1, right? Now you are. Left leg back. Left leg out. There you go. Left leg. Take the right foot behind. Behind this. Stop. Break. Slow. Take your right foot. This way behind you. On my right foot. That is it. Just right in. Bring your whole foot. Give me your foot, man. Give me your leg. Give me your leg. Give me your leg. Yes. Okay, yeah. Go down to your right knee. Right there. Go down to your right knee. That's how you're going to wind down. Okay? And he's going to have you like this. Then you're going to arm drag it off by going down to your right knee. Okay? Lock up. Trap his arm. Oh, no. Correct. Head forward now to your left leg. Now, don't do anything with your right leg, Jamie. That means leave your left leg where it is too, but don't do anything with your right leg. Now, take this right leg. Twist your body like this. Bring this right leg. And put it right here. Put it behind you. Yes, and go down to your right knee when you do that. Go down to your right knee. Now wait, Jamie. God damn it, stay there. Yes! I didn't say do anything else, did I? There you go. Now, go down and post with your right hand, Jamie. On the mat. When you post with the right hand on the mat, you're going to go down your left knee. You're going to arm drag this son of a gun off. Back, Jamie. Go. But you need to drop your left knee. Okay?
When I do it when I go down?
Right. Yes.
When I go down, just
go down, put your right knee down. Then when you got them like this, you post your right hand, you go down your left knee, and you good on forward. Okay?
That's right.
Yes, I love you. Left leg back. Okay. There you go. Now step forward. It's the same thing accomplished. Good job. Where are you going, Jamie? You're going to start now, man. Hey, man, who's your favorite promo guy? It doesn't matter who the promo I have. All right, man. He's going first. Jamie, I'm going to trust you on this. Now, you know we'll do it, right? You're going to grab it. All right, Zach. Walk back and get the 3 steps. You pay attention. What you're going to do. Go like that. And then back grabbing it just like this. Follow me in that? When you put it up. Like this, right? Walk in. Put your hand on the shoulder, just like that, and then grab back the hand and walk backwards. Just take 3 steps, put your hand on the shoulder, spin it. Backwards. 1, walking backwards, man. 2, 3, time, hold on, man. 4, slow down. 5. Just follow. 1, 2, 3. There you go. 4, 5. Reverse. ropes, you're gonna drop down. Good. Throw a clothesline. You got one, drop down. Two. There you go. Three. Good. Four. Good job. Five. All right, hit the ropes, Jamie. Drop that now. Good job. One. Good. That rope. Keep your arm over. Careful. Good job. Last one. Lock up. Lock up. James. James, you're going to take it back to the corner, all right? Lock up. Take your time. Relax. Easy. On this one, you're going to give him a knee. You're going to give him a forearm to the chest. You're going to shoot him off. You're going to reverse you. You up and over 5 times, okay? Give him a knee on the break. Ready? Break. One. Okay. Now push his chin back with your left. Are you a lefty? Yeah. Yeah, cool, man. But when you do, bring it up. Move your hand up, okay? Don't kill my hand. Sorry. Yeah. Be in the way. Not in the way. Okay, good. Yeah, push. Keep walking to the right. Yeah, hey, go on. You stand in the middle of the ring. No. You just do the up and over. Now, when he comes out for you, man, you can put your left leg out. Put your left leg out front. When he does that, you're going to trip it. When he brings his foot like that, yeah. But you're going to go this way. Turn his top of your foot. Okay. Drop that on your butt. Then you grab his arm. You're going to grab his wrist with this hand. Take your left hand and grab your right wrist. Hold on, there you go. Now, get this down by the feather of his elbow. Just like that, man. So he's going to take you over. When he does, you're going to post on the back. Take that bump over, all right? Not a bad bump, man. Good job. Good. All right, cool. Who's next? You got it. Oh, girl. I see. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on to it. Take your time. Walking back. 3, walking back. 5, reverse. He's going to shoot you off now. Good watch.
5, 4, 3, 4.
Not fast, man.
No, that's cool. That's cool. He's got to slow down. Let's just try 3 more. Time. There you go. 4. 5. Good. Lock it. All right, take it to the corner. All right, don't break. Give it a knee. 4. Ready, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 4. Up and over. Up and over.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead. So she's got you going to shoot her off, you reverse, okay?
Make sure you get some air up under
Okay,
this.
so you're going to reverse it, you're going to up and over, and you'll do it 5 times. After 5, you're going to see out.
You want me to go under?
If you don't feel comfortable,
You'll follow me.
then don't. That's cool. No. Just, I don't want you to get all messed up there. Here we go. Go to shoot him off. Stay to the side. Good. Side. Good. Side. Okay. When I say stay to the side, that means over here instead of going over there.
I can kick some head, I'll be fine.
Get out and drop it off. Walk out and you're going to drop it off. Good job. There you go. Grab your arm. Get your arm, okay? Touch your knees. Good. Great. Okay. So stick your head on the arm.
Are you doing all right now?
Well, let's just do your right hand. All right. Kind of back in the corner. Now you can step through your foot on regular. Yeah. Back your hip with it. Just like that. See where you got your hip into it, so you can go over it. Now, when you do that left knee, that's just keep taking off. Don't stop posting. Why don't you stop posting? He's going to take his own ball. You just go down your left knee. See how easy that was? Try to come up and post there. I'm really going to try to go. All you got to do is go down your left knee. He knows I'm going to take it. I got something special for you guys. Where is Jamie? Where is he? Here we go.
Jamie.
Which Jamie?
Jamie. There's Jamie. Come here, Jamie. He only knows one. Jamie.
Are you wrestling or
Special guest referee from the outside ref, the inside ref. And this battle royal just turned into a lumberjack battle royal. What? And nobody's getting eliminated.
5. Now reverse.
You know how one-sided a lumberjack battle royal would be, they'd save the face and let the healers just fucking go over like that. I'm not catching up. But the winner gets the prize. There you go.
2, slow down. 3, walk backwards. 4.
All my life.
You're on. You're on. You're dropping down. Dropping down. There you go. Drop forward. Close on. 1. Out. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good job. Hit the rope. You're dropping down. You're dropping down. No, you stay in the middle. You stay in the middle. Hit the rope.
You got this?
One. Push. 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 Great. 4. 5. Lock up.
Come on.
Time. On the break, your knees and form. Ready? Break. 1, 2. Good. Put your chin back. Put your chest up. All right, good. Shoot her off. You can reverse it. Go to the side. All I want you to do is try the hands. Don't worry about the head. Don't worry about the climbing. Gotta go with the bottom rope. There you go. Go, 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 go. Come on. Give me a go. Got it. Come on. You got it. You got it. You're out. Now, what I think I'm going to do on this one, because we don't have, you're the last person, right? So we'll just switch what we'll do after the arm wrestle. I'll get through. When I get through, you guys, good luck. You start. Good luck. Both hands. Yeah. Now, slow down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First. Walk backwards. Good. Backwards. 2, 1, 2, 3. Walk backwards. 4, 5. Reverse. She's shooting her off. No. You're shooting her off. Step in front. Step in front. Step in front. Okay, go ahead and shoot her off. I'm sorry. Shoot her off. Drop it down. Good. 1. Up there. Good. 3. 4. 5. Hit the rope. You hit the rope. There you go. 1. 2. arms over the top. Then shoot her off, she'll reverse. Left leg out straight. Walk out. You're gonna put your left leg in front of the now, drop the butt. Right foot behind her knee. Like right. Yeah, spin it. Keep spinning where your knee, her foot is in the bend of your knee. Put the arm on your left arm. On your knees. And here's what we're going to do. She's going to take you back to the corner. I'm going to say break. She's going to give you the knee. It's long. And then she's going to go shoot you off. You're going to reverse her. She's going to go over. So she's going to take you back to the corner. Take you back to the corner. Push your chin. Push your chin. No. Yeah, like that. Get your arm out. Yeah, get your arm out like this. So, get comfortable there. Push her back. On the break. She's going to break the hold. You're going to give her a knee. Ready? Break. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Push your chin back. Give her a good shot. Very good. Good. Shoot her off. Reverse. Up go. There you go. Good. Spin this way. There you go. Got your arm. Come your knee.
You're working on me?
Okay, left foot back. Now, so don't ever have your arm out like this. If somebody has something, show where it's at. Put your hand where it's at. Yeah, something like that. Now, what you're going to do though, is still do the left foot, bring your right foot behind, and then your right knee, and post with your right hand at the same time. Then you go down your left knee and go. Okay?
Yeah.
Just go through with your left foot, go. Okay, so you go down to your right knee and then go down on your left knee so she knows where to go.
Okay. Is he working now?
So watch. Step over here.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm going to step over. Don't go over. She's not going. I'm just going to show you a step. Step with my left foot. Take my right arm here, and then I bring my right knee like this, all the way down. Now, when I go down on my left knee, all you have to do with your right hand is post on the top of my back. When I go, now watch out so she doesn't hit you. I'm going to take you over. Go down on my left knee. Ready? Go. All I'm going to this. How long have you been working, man? How long? 2 years? Okay. Because I didn't do anything. She just took her own bump, and that's what you want to do. That's what I'm saying. When you go down to your left knee, she's just going right over. She didn't go down to your left knee. Try it one more time. So, she dropped all of you, didn't she? Yeah. Just let her drop all of them. Let her come out of the corner. Come out of the corner. Feet, just walk out. She's going to drop, hold you, grab your arm.
Okay.
Come out of the corner. She's going to drop, hold. Come out, go to your corner.
Sorry.
Now come out. Where's your right hand? Right hand's always where you're going to hold. Where's the pain, where's the pressure, wherever she's got you, man. You got to push your hands. Get your hand in your face, too. The other thing you guys can't do, you hide your face like this when you're trying to sell, you can't see anything. You've got to sell here and keep your head up. This is what's going to sell. This is what people want to see. Left leg back. Through it. Bring right foot behind. Now we go down. Okay. Let me put your feet
Under that. It's right here. It's under that.
step forward. Now, bring your left foot, right foot, right foot. Put your hip. Okay, go down to your knee. Go down to your knee. Put your knee out a little bit, whatever it may be, just like that. Don't even try to make her over. Just you go down to your left knee, see what she does. You'll feel how she goes over. Just go down to your left knee. Nothing. That's the way it's supposed to be. Too many people are really trying too hard to show. Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. All right, please, gotta get everybody by the ring. Yes, sir. How many times? How long has it been? Where did you do it first? At first school, right? Okay. How long ago was that? Okay, so the reason for that drill is purely footwork, purely timing, just little things that you don't think about. And especially when, see, we have a 20-foot ring, and you will have to work in bigger rings than this too, but you have to adapt. You know, when you're pulling somebody like this, it may be 2 steps, it may be 3 steps, something like that. But you know, we had a guy do a moonsault the other day, like an 18-foot ring or something, hit his legs on the rope because he went way too far and stuff. So you got to know where you are in the ring. That's an important part. But I said earlier, what we do in the ring really is this much about the business. You have to communicate. You have to get people that you need. Why should anybody care about you? You know why I would care about The Rock? You know why I personally would care about The Rock? Because I wanted to smell when he was cooking. Because he would talk to you like you just wanted to hear it. And he could get on to you. Dusty Rhodes was probably the greatest promo man in the business for any era, for any time, because he could communicate with people on a grassroots basis, on a level right down with you. You know, I dined with kings and queens, I ate pork and beans, all that stuff. It's true. And if it wasn't, you'd never know. Because he never let the truth get in the way of a good story. Ever. But you got to have a story. It doesn't matter. Huh? Man, the road was crazy. It was insane, but he gave you some good stories. Listen to him music. You go out some night. You didn't know what you're going to wind up with. My partner and I, we went out. Where's Dustin? Right here. Yeah, I appreciate if you just remain quiet. Yeah. Still. Not calling in the car. But the way you learn how to communicate is by watching other people. And sometimes we people watching a bar. Just walk in and have a drink and watch. Try to listen to conversations. And my partner and I walked into a few bars in the 80s. We went to this bar called Desperados in Knoxville, Tennessee. Never forget it. Just got done with the matches. We walk in, it's hopping. Jimmy and I go to the bar, we order a couple shots. And we're drinking, all of a sudden, we see 2 girls sitting in a booth. Anybody know who Jimmy Del Rey is? He was called the Gigolo. He was red hair, he looked like Howie Doody, but he had confidence. He had confidence. He didn't care who you were. He'd look at you and say, hey, darling, 1 tooth missing. Anyway, he said, I'm going to go ask that girl to dance. I'm drinking. I said, go ahead. So I see him go over. He orders 2 shots, takes a shot over that girl. They go over. He slides in. He gives her a shot. And he says something. She laughs. He takes a shot. And then they get on the dance floor. I'm sitting there by myself. And so is her friend. I said, well, the hell with this. I ordered 2 shots, and I went over to the friend. The music's loud. I was sitting there, and I slid a shot over to her. I said, how are you tonight? Fine. Don't you care for a drink? No, thank you. Oh, you and I thought for a minute. I said, hey, would you like to dance? And she looked, she had this really perturbed, pissed off look, you know, kind of like, no, I don't. Well, I mean, at this stage, I said, oh, come on, just one dance. And I pulled her by the arm across the bench. Feel this? And she fell down. She had no leg.
Oh, got the wheelchair.
The wheelchair was behind me. Music stopped. Like it was like in a movie where the music stops and Jimmy came and grabbed me. Said, "Oh man, what did you do?" I said, "I don't know. I didn't know." Grabbed me as we're going out the door. The bouncers were making their way this way, and we knew them. Now, did that happen or did it not? But Dusty Rhodes would tell that story to every promo or communication class that came in to let you know the way you're going to get over and be a star or be anybody in the business or be somebody when you're as a performer, you've got to connect. You've got to try. It ain't easy. But it can be fun as hell, man, if you can tell a story to anybody, anytime. And just bullshit. You never know what you're going to find out either. You never know what you're going to find out. How long have you been wanting to be a wrestler? Your whole life. How long have you been a wrestler?
Since I was 14.
Huh?
Since I was 14. I'm 27.
Well, I ain't a good adder. How many years is that? Christ.
13.
13 years. And it's Friday the 13th. How ironic is that? Like candles later on if you guys want to drop by. But everything we do, every step you take in the ring, when you stand before the show, when you announce, whatever it is, what did they notice? What was it about these guys that got you? Sure as hell wasn't you tell me, that was the excitement, it was the drama. No, it was the promos, it was the presence. Stone Cold Steve Austin wore black boots, black trunks, and a vest. What was so special about him? What was special about him? The way he carried himself, the way he believed in himself, the confidence. He didn't care. He believed in it. But he didn't start out as Stone Cold. He started out as Stunning Steve Austin. Hollywood Blonde Steve Austin. What is your gift?
Slave.
Never, ever seen you, ever, in a town you go to sometimes, first, that's or somewhere you first met. So how do you convey who you are when you step out? Gear, boots, what do you wear? Do you wear a t-shirt? Do you wear a ring jacket? What does your trunks look like? What is your tie? I mean, how do you present yourself? How do you come across? Do you look like a star? How do you get that attitude? How do you get that attitude? So how do you get that attitude? You have 1 minute to show me or tell us, and I don't put you on the spot. That's okay, because that's usually how it happens. You put on the spot, then it kind of forces you to really think about it. A lot of times you don't know who you are until you find out. And sometimes you don't want to be that. Then you just pick who you want to be. So you have 1 minute. right here in the middle of this ring. To cut a promo, to introduce yourself to someone new coming for the first time tonight. Why should they care? Are you a heel or babyface?
I'm gonna be out here. Where I go.
Here?
Tonight, my first time. Last time I wasn't.
What'd they do to turn you?
I just came out of another show.
What?
That's how I have.
They turned over a new leaf.
He was just angry that last show.
But you're a heel because?
Again, I just feel like it's more natural to me, I guess.
Because maybe you feel it's easier to hate yourself as well. Do you have self-loathing? I mean, I've used that problem too, like mankind. Everybody just is against the world, is against him, type,
Like,
that kind of. Is that how you feel?
at times.
Yeah. Can you cut a promo on that? But you can't. So tonight, as a babyface, what do you have to be different because you're a babyface, or are you the same guy? Just now they're supposed to like you, you just facing the guy they hate more. Why is it designated babyface?
I have no idea.
But well, how do you know it's babyface? You just
That's what I was told.
so you're a babyface? So okay, can you cut a babyface promo and make me show me you're a babyface? Even though I think you're a heel. Do they think you're a heel here? So tonight, you're going to have to convince them you're not. How would you do that in a promo? I'll bet you can tell me. Come on. Let's try it. Okay? Right here in the center of the ring. That's 30 seconds. No, that's 30 seconds. Just 15 seconds. And I'll count you down to 1 minute. Okay? Just a simple promo. I know you people might think less of me. I know I haven't always got your people's support. I understand that. I appreciate that. Now, why are you a babyface? I mean, what? Just because you're facing a heel? Or
I think.
would you have to change your style? What's your promo style? Here we go. 5, 4.
Listen now, I know that last time I was here, you too much did not like me. But as you can see, you didn't like me too much last time. That's all right. But that's not going to change what I do in here, and that's entertain everybody else.
Okay, wait. Okay, sit for a minute. Sit for a minute and think about what you're saying. Hold on for a second. No, I got an idea for you, but I just want to hear him first. Just sit for a minute. Think for a minute.
Yaks.
Did you watch a lot of the Mankind promo? You got 1 minute to tell me who you are, why should I like you? I don't know, hate's strong. Hate's strong. Have you ever felt hate? I had a guy, there was a guy, we did a seminar in Texas. They had tats all up and down his neck, covered his whole torso. And I said, did you do time? I said, yeah, a little bit. For what? So I'll tell you my problem. So he cuts his promo about being in jail, being in prison for 7 years, armed robbery. And he said, I've seen unspeakable things. I've done unspeakable things. The things I've done, I'm not proud of, but sometimes a man has to do what he has to do to survive. I'm a survivor. You? Damn, man, it's great. Where did you do time? I've never tell a story, I told a story. Wow, feels great. I mean, you got to feel it and believe it. That's what I'm saying. You know, if it needs to be explained, but maybe it doesn't need to, but in a promo, I'd like to see it explained. Like, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not out here tonight to ask for your support. I'm not out here tonight to tell you, hey, everything's changed. I'm a nice guy all of a sudden. I don't care who steps in the ring with me. They're still going to get a beating. They're still going to get beat. And I'm going to be the beating of the beater. Take your beater. You got something better than that, I guess? Is that right? Well, fine. Go ahead and give it to us in 5, 4.
You know, I look around this ring right now and I see a lot of people who come from a lot of different backgrounds. You want to know what my background was? I'm sure you had a very nice house, very supportive parents. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You look like a pretty guy. I'm sure you had a pretty good life. Me, however, you know, just a little kid in this dilapidated trailer, in this little trailer park. Cold winters, hot summers. But that fuels me. See, where you people may believe that everything should be given to you, I'm the one that has had to earn everything, and that is what makes me better than you. That is what makes me superior to you. And I am going to show each and every one of you people just that in this ring tonight. Good job.
So yeah, work on that, like something like that too. That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so now tonight, nobody likes you. You really don't care.
Did you want me to?
Yeah, I want you to get out of this ring now before it.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, good job. So, however you want to cut it, I won't cut you off this time. Okay? It doesn't even have to go a minute. How would you explain it tonight? All of a sudden, you haven't had a change of heart, have you? So tell me about the song. Tell me about the unit.
Sick of being my dad is trainer. Shadow.
What now?
I'm jaded because I'm in my father and my trainer Shadow. Everywhere I go, I'm an extension of them. I'm going to be myself.
Gotcha. Do they know that? Do they know you feel that way? Yeah.
I'm not sure.
So how would you tell, that's what I'm saying, so how would you tell that story to, you know what I mean? Man, I'm sick and tired of everybody comparing me to my dad. You know, the guy who trained me, man. If I can't impress you on my own, you telling me I'm not good enough for you? No, I think it's the other way around. You're not good enough for me. This is all about me. It's not about anybody else. And don't get it twisted. Don't confuse the fact that I admire my trainer. I love my dad. But it's every single day of my life. That's all I hear. It's just not quite as good. Yeah, I think I'm pretty damn good for each and every one of you. Each and every one of you who don't appreciate, I mean, then you're being a heel again. But to me, that's more.
Can I test myself or all mean, I'm going to be a heel?
I want you to be whatever. That's where you're a good promo time. Tell me, just tell me you gotta see this. Boy.
You know, for as long as I can remember, it's been Adrian whisper this, John Saxon that. Everywhere I go, you're just like your dad. You're just like the trainer. Everywhere. I'm sick and tired of being compared to them when I am damn sure my own person. Everywhere I go. Everywhere. Done hearing it. Can't stand it. It's become the bane of my existence. Tonight, you're going to find out exactly who Jackson Slade is. Whether you like me, whether you hate me, it does not matter. But you're damn sure going to know who I am.
I don't care what the subject matter, as long as it's really feel something about it. And
It threw me, being babyface, it throws me off.
what's that?
Being, having to do a babyface promo.
But
I mean, I understand.
I don't know why anybody would fight the Marine. Why would you fight them? Why would you fight trying to make you something that you're not? Babyface, I'm sure you do. You like being a heel? You feel more natural, right? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Especially because you can beat the shit out of something. You know what I mean? That's why I don't see why you'd be forced to be babyface. I would just, okay, I'm gonna be babyface. Don't change a thing. Do the same thing. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for you. Come on in. Yeah, no, Jamie, the other. Okay, so I got a feeling that you're pretty much like an entertainer yourself, is that right? You're entertaining your whole life. Okay. What's that? I think it is. So, have you ever done any stand-up comedy or anything? Have you ever done a monologue? Have you ever done a promo?
No.
No?
I have this.
Huh?
I do like a little bit, like when I'm just in the store lounge, I'm doing
Perfect. That's the way you cut promos, guys. In your car, sitting around, thinking of stuff to say, cutting promos on people. Sometimes, again, we'll go to a restaurant or a drive-through, and somebody will ask me, like, how are you doing? And I'll start telling them, my back's been hurting me today, man. I'm not really feeling that great. I have to go later on and do a lot of errands, and I just don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow either, man. My check hasn't come in yet. I've got so many bills to pay. Nobody gives a shit when they say, how you doing? They really don't want to hear it, but I'll tell them if they ask me sometimes. I'll just cut promos just to get in practice. So I'll cut promos just with anybody I come in contact with. And that's how you learn how to cut promos. But I'll bet you cut promos a lot, don't you?
I can move. I'm gonna try something.
Right in the middle of the ring. Oh, no. See, he's got a camera right here, so we want to face this way. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Hard cam. Forgive me. This is the hard cam. This is another thing you learn. You know about the hard camera? Okay, if you're wrestling, like the TV, you want to know the hard camera. Always want to make sure you put door on tape. You especially want to make sure you are being filmed all the time. I'm going to go on and eventually yes. If there's going to be wits of genius there's 5 of these things. I mean, that's sincere. Yeah, you're welcome. You won't believe me. I can honestly. I've got a guy, same way. You're a good character, man. Yeah. So, you got an idea? Come a little closer. Right here. I'm going to give you 1 minute. So this means you have 30 seconds, 15, and then 10. Just have fun with it, all right?
15?
Yeah, this will be 15. This is 30 seconds gone. Okay. You ready? First promo ever, right? It's going to be a great one.
Let's hope I can get them all out. Let's get it all out.
The answer is it's going to be the best promo I've ever heard. You want me to do the promo for you too? Here we go. 5, 4.
Okay, so I see that all of you guys sitting here around here think that I am an underdog, but I'm going to show y'all my next title bout that I'm going to knock the champ clean off this title belt, and it's going to be mine. Y'all have sitting around and waited for all of you, and you just, I waited in the back of the line in Cato, waiting for my part. Now it's my time. This is my room, and there's nothing y'all can do about it. This is mine.
30 seconds.
I don't know what to say.
Just say what comes to your mind. Are you telling me your brain is empty? Are you telling me you emptied everything out of your brain?
That's all I had.
Can you guys see Jamie? Oh, Gary. This is genuine. This is a real character. If you really get harnessed in, and because I've got a guy who's kind of doing the same thing. And he believes in confidence. And you can be so entertaining if you get a chance. You know any jokes? Do you know any jokes? What?
I can't just be funny.
I want you to tell Lexi Bliss you're on your way, WWE, okay, to help make her more successful than she has ever been in her life. All you have to do is listen to me. I know where to take you. I know how to make you. I know what you need. I'm a star maker. They call me James Star. And once I come to WWE to take care of your career, I might even take care of Mickey James. Try another call.
You want me to do it with, like, we'll come around and Alexa? Okay.
5, 4.
Okay, Alexa has won a lot of championships, 5 championships, that's a lot of championships, and she has won Money in the Bank. But you know something? You know one thing she hasn't done yet? She hasn't got the anomaly with Jay. With the anomaly with Jay by her side, there's nothing that you Divas can do about it. There's nothing y'all can do about it. Alexa will be 10 times, 11 times, 12 times champ over you, Charlotte. You might be the champion, but I promise you, you might have beat her at Survivor Series, but you're not ready for her this time because she got the number behind her back. Christopher J. And I got lost again. Outfits, modeling gigs, single lessons, movie stars. Hell, we can even take Disney World up on our hands and we call it the Bliss World, the blissful world. Yeah. But this is WWE, and we're taking over, so get ready. This is our company now. You know, this is the style, AJ style big. This might be the ring that. How does he say it?
The house that
This might be the house that AJ style built, but this is the castle that Alexa Bliss took.
You have to have confidence in what you're doing. You got to believe. It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter because this is business full of characters. This is business full of characters. Speaking of characters, thank you, Jamie. Very good. We appreciate it. Speaking of characters, I want to know why. I don't know why they call you Sarge. Where did that come from?
That's, believe it or not, that's both my character name and my real name.
Okay. Oh, so it's your real name?
Yeah.
Like Sarge.
If you've probably seen the show Hogan's Heroes,
Yes.
my last name is Schultz.
Sergeant Schultz. Right. And they call it, your parents had the audacity to name you after Sergeant Schultz? I would hate my parents.
My dad was a huge Hogan's Heroes fan.
Dude, if that's not a story, I don't know what is. You only find that in places like this. That's great. You know what I mean? Sarge, I want you to explain how you felt the day you heard that story. I mean, no, we have a hard camera over here, guys. We're gonna work towards this side. I'm sorry, I know it's a hard camera now, so who are you wrestling tonight?
I'm in the Battle Royal, actually.
Perfect. What are you gonna do in that battle royal? You got 1 minute to tell me. Okay? 5, 4.
Some of you know me as Sarge, others know me as the head of security, others, heck, they don't even know me. I've thrown many people out of the ring. Heck, I've thrown JC Vega out of the building so many times it's pathetic. Tonight, there's 30 people in that battle royal. I promise you this, I've got so much experience throwing people out of the building. There's nothing stopping me from throwing everybody out of this ring tonight.
Okay? So, what do you wear to the ring?
Singlet, I actually got a jacket with sergeant stripes on the shoulders.
Okay, so is that the gimmick, like Sergeant Slaughter type thing?
Kind of.
Kind of like the thing? Okay, so, tonight, you heard Jamie out here talking about going to WWE with Alexa Bliss. Well, first of all, he's got to get through me before he can go anywhere else. And I've seen Jamie around here. He's seen nothing more than just a punk talking. But he doesn't know what he's saying. When he steps in the ring with me tonight, maybe his last opportunity. That's much less. Star. I'm not sure what you got to say about that. Here we go. Ready? He has anonymous on. Oh, anonymous. Anonymous. All right, here we go. Ready? You got 1 minute. 5, 4.
Jamie calls himself an anomaly and expects to make it to WWE. Does he even know what that word means? Anomaly is basically something that is a face in a crowd. You don't know. It's like in wrestling, you're supposed to stick out. Basically, I don't see him making it past the Battle Royal tonight, let alone to tomorrow when we face off. Who knows? But tonight, he wants to win that Battle Royal. He better fight hard because I'm coming in there, and he better watch his back because that anomaly won't make it past the 3rd round.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Good job. Good job. Who wants to cut a promo? Who wants to cut a hell of a promo? Yeah, you're next. You're next. Oh, you're next. Oh, yeah, you're next. Hey. And y'all, good. Good. I don't want everybody to come to Here we go. Ready? Do you have a good promo that you want to cut? Yeah.
You just want me to explain me?
Huh?
You just want me to explain me?
Why don't you cut a promo that's harder? All right, here we go. So here's card camera. 5, 4.
Remember the time when there was real men out there? Men who got up in the morning, 4 o'clock, ate carbs, not look like some cosmetic freak who wears freaking Abercrombie? What happened to the real men? So that's what I embody. I wake up every morning, go to work, a real job. Then I go bust my tail in the gym, and then on the weekends, I'm hitting the towns, going to the ring. That's why I got nicknamed the Full-Time Beast. I didn't give myself that nickname, they gave it to me. You wanna know why? Because every time I show up, I come to the ring prepared, and I punch people in the face. It's pretty simple. I am what you call a real man in this business. There's not a lot out there anymore, but you're looking at one. Whether it's in an MMA cage or a wrestling ring, I make sure the whole audience knows that there ain't a soul out there that's gonna work harder than me. Believe that. The full-time beast is here and isn't going anywhere.
So what do you like most about professionals? Who do you like most about?
I really like the, I grew up watching it starting in the 90s, so I watched a lot of WCW. And I like the big, larger than life, just tough guys. I was a big Goldberg fan of that.
Yeah.
But like the ones that I believe that can rip your head off, like those kind of guys.
Yeah, we were talking about that today too. If it wasn't Goldberg, who else could they put in there? There's nobody else there today, like that really is fitting that mold and understands what it is. So that's the communication. Because Goldberg looks like he's a badass. Goldberg looks like he can rip your head off and shit down your throat, and you can, and he will. Brock's the same way. So you've got to have that believability. You've got to. And everything you say, every step you take, every move, just so there's an element of doubt. I mean, you're not sure. Snaps or anything. You know what I mean? Just have that element of doubt. Who'd like to go next? Come on. You have a call?
Damn, you skipped out.
He
skipped you.
He skipped
Now you know who cut a promo on. Butterfly.
5, 4.
My name is Fabu Andre, and I am the Mariposa of professional wrestling. And for those of you who don't speak a little bit of Spanish, that means I am the most beautiful face in this place right now. I look around, and it just reminds me so much of something I'd see in a horror movie.
Oh,
My heart. See, when I wake up in my butterfly garden, I like to do my hair, put on my underwear, and have enough sparkle and shine to last all day long. When I go out to Ulta and I pick the beauty supplies I want to get in this ring and spread my wings, I know you're gonna remember the face of Fabu.
We're not good.
Their hair before you get there.
Hey, you wanna go first?
I think me and my parents could be attacked.
you wanna go first?
When you sing and you did ballet, the shit was the same. We can play Charles. You just substitute.
Somebody done.
Who'd like to go next? Oh yeah, you got it. I'm sorry. Come on up, man.
You skipped over him. You said he was next.
No, I apologize. That was my bad. I'm deserving. Let me see, I have this checklist of excuses. So that'll be 30, this will be 15. I'll count to 10. But don't worry if you go over the ones. Just 5, 4.
Real men don't wear size 10 shoes. Real men don't prance around acting like fairies.
Box shots fired. Shade.
And there ain't nothing savage when a real man walks in the room. You see, when you stand across this ring from RJW, you're gonna find out that you ain't nothing you thought you were. Now, who's ready? Which one of you yellow belly sap-sucking dogs want a piece of me?
Mine's brown. My sack is caramel.
Remember my name and step aside.
Oh, come on in then. No, I think that, yeah. I saw that too. All right. Where do you get?
First off, I need everybody to stand up and get off your phones and show some damn respect. Because every match I have is a spectacle. Ooh. First off, how all of y'all got in here? Did somebody throw a stick in here? Fresh. Oh, you know, I don't even know where I'm at right now. This is skin mark of the United States right now. Mississippi, this is the most misspelled state in the states. You know, hey, nobody wants to come here, not even the coronavirus. I mean, all you people paying your hard-earned money to come see me. You know, y'all wait for y'all 30-minute lunch breaks on your jobs. Y'all hate y'all jobs, y'all hate y'all boss, but guess what? Y'all still can't pay your money to come see me. Now get off your phones and show some damn respect. Because all my matches are spectacle.
Let me tell you something about John Alistair. I wasn't even supposed to be here. I wasn't even supposed to be on this show. But guess what? Hard work, dedication, pay your dues. You'll be able to step in the ring with me. Ferryman, cool, much respect. You on the other hand, full-time beast. J.D. Jenkins, full-time beast. Trying to think of an adjective or a noun. How about full-time blowhard? But we'll get to that later. Remember this face. Remember that I ain't John Alistair. I'm the only one that got it. It's unique. It's different. And I'll see y'all at the Royal Rumble. See you in January. I ain't going to the Battlezone. We're going to the Royal Rumble. Come on, man.
More Babu embarrassed than a lot of you.
Give me your story.
Look, I told you, Ferry, man.
Butterflies affair.
Right on the set. 5, 4.
My name is Jamie Hawley, and I haven't been here long. A lot of y'all don't even know who I am. But since I've been here, I've heard a lot of talk about what a real man is. Let me tell y'all what a real man is. A real man doesn't get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. A real man is like me. He's still up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Probably with your lady, let's be honest. But, the reason I came here is to be Battlezone Championship Wrestling, because I heard it's where all the big tough guys are. I like the challenge. I like the big tough guys. Earlier, everybody was talking about whatever it takes. Whatever it takes is my middle name. It's kind of a long name, but that's what I'm about. I don't guarantee victory, but I guarantee you that if you cross my path in the Battle Royal, you will have your hands full. That's all I can say. So, anyone wants to come and try me? I hear we have another Jamie out here. That's good. Even a left-handed. If you get in my way, in the Battle Royal, it's going to be trouble. I can guarantee you that right now.
Obviously hit a nerve. That's what you did. That's admirable, my friend. That is very admirable. Okay, let's go next.
I'll go.
Let's go, Savage.
I mean, sleep with my woman, at least pay for groceries.
I eat groceries.
All right, ready? Quiet on set. 5, 4.
My name is Gino Adonis. I know none of y'all heard of me, but I could really care less because y'all are behind the times. I'm in Mississippi. I don't even know where I'm at. Y'all are slobbing all over yourselves, eating barbecue. Come on, y'all need to get your diet right. I'm a 4-year varsity letterman in high school, and I could take all your girls if I wanted to, that quick. Y'all wish you could be me, but it's not that easy. I come in here to, again, like I said, I don't even know where I'm at, because I could give 2 craps about this town. Mississippi. This place is a joke. I've seen more farms on my way here than I have my entire life. That's all I got right now.
Okay. Well, you know, speaking of farms, you gotta get that going. Speaking of farms, I will tell you this, and this is a true story too. These 2 farmers were friends, and they had like their farms about a mile apart from each other. They talked every day. And all of a sudden, this friend couldn't get a hold of his other friend. And he decided to go down to his farm and see what was going on. He hadn't heard from him in a couple of days. So he pulled his truck into the farm, and when he got out, he heard music coming from the barn. So he walked over there and opened the barn door, and he looked inside. There's a big boom box playing music loud, and there's a red tractor in the middle of the barn. And his friend was dancing naked in front of that tractor. His buddy went over, turned the music down. He said, "What are you doing?" His friend said, "Well, you know, me and my old lady have been having a real good time lately. Just went to the doctor. I'm doing what the doctor told me to do." I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "The doctor told me to do something sexy to the tractor." That's farming. Farming joke. Do something sexy to the tractor. Got that red tractor there, you figure, why not? Get the shot. Okay. Next show is 2 and 4, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants to do this promo? Come on, who wants to cut a promo? Please, not every, please, thank you. Oh, you haven't cut a promo either.
You're next.
There is no tea in can. There is no tea in can, man.
Probably nothing, but we're
There
gonna
is no
find
tea in
out.
can.
Don't hurt nobody's feelings right now. That's all.
Probably, yes, best one of the night. Best one of the night.
Whether you believe you can or believe you can't, you're right. True story. 5, 4.
So, a lot of y'all don't know me around here, which is fine because you're not good enough to know who I am. So I'm not going to tell you. But you will find out when they raise my hand when I'm the last one standing here. Now, I may not be the strongest, I'm not the biggest, but I'm smarter than everyone here. Him, B.J. Jenkins, the full-time feast. B.J. The full-time feast. I done took his Subway, so he's going to be hungry when he gets in here. So he's going to come taste his food. That's fine. Him, I got a different voice than he does. He'll get scared and run off. Him, he got that bull ring. I'll pull the bull ring off and throw him over. See, that's all that works. I'm smarter than everybody in here. So I don't have to be the strongest. I just got to know how to get you over the top rope without having to touch it. Because I'm that smart. See, you shaking your head, you don't understand. Because I'm an intellectual. I'm higher IQ than everybody in here. That's all you need to know. I'm the smartest man in here. And everybody is going down tonight. Everybody.
Put my number on the restaurant.
I think the camera just caught that. I'm not taking it down either. Hey, that's how you get them. Every seminar I take gets more confused than the matches.
You are idiots, children. Are you ready? The pod camera's right here. 5, 4.
Well, first time here at Battlezone Wrestling. See everybody doing promos, they scream, they yell, they puff out their chest, talk about who they are and what they're doing here. None of that matters to me. See, I'll let you know straight up who I am. My name's Joe Oso. Simple person, construction worker. I work 12 hours a day. My only free days off is to come here and wrestle. So yes, all of y'all here, y'all all have me on time and experience out here in the ring, but not a single one of you are going to try as hard as I am. Not a single one of you are going to beat me. Not a single one of you are going to put me over that rope tonight. I came here to Battlezone to win, and tonight, I am.
So, where'd you come from?
New Orleans.
How old are you?
30.
Cool. Okay, so how long have you been doing construction?
10 years.
And you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys building cold too?
Yeah, I work.
The worst thing to do is being out in the cold. You can never get it. So why did you just start? How long have you wrestling?
Started training a year ago and started doing matches, October? First match in October, and then I started taking bookings at the beginning of the year.
Where did you start training?
Elevate down to Showman. Originally it was Cruz and then Ben.
In Woods.
Ben Woods.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where's that at?
Showman.
New Orleans area.
Yeah.
How often do you get trained?
Twice a week.
Okay. So what made you start now?
Well, my buddy Mott, who now owns Elevate, he was doing it. A couple years ago, he asked me if I wanted to get involved. I was working up in North Dakota, and I was like, no. I was like, no, I'm not. I don't have time. So got stationed back here about 2-3 years ago, and he's like, man, you should come watch a show. I watched one show, and after the first show, I said, sign me up. Started doing training, and yeah, really enjoyed it. I've dropped 60 pounds pretty much. 50, 60 pounds since starting. I enjoy it. I watched wrestling as a kid growing up. I mean, my first match ever watching was Taz in Saraland, Alabama, in the middle of a baseball field. I mean,
Who's running that show?
no, I don't. I was young.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this was.
No.
This was, and he was still independent. He was still doing the Tasmanian
Oh,
Devil.
okay.
Yeah, this was years ago. And then, WCW came to Mobile. Got to see, my first show, which ended with Sting and Ric Flair going at it, which I love. And then over the years, I just followed it. Hit or miss. I say I work construction, so I don't even get TV places I work. Wait, you get 5, 10, and 15. The local channels is all you get. And,
Why North Dakota?
Oh, hey, it's great. No one wants to be there.
Oh, neat. Anybody been to North Dakota?
No, sir, nothing.
Anybody been to
love it.
Consequences, New Mexico?
No, sir.
It's the same thing. Nobody wants to be there. Okay, but North Dakota is called, I don't special. I'll take it down. Truth and consequences are called. So, what are your goals?
Originally, my goals were, at first, I was just, man, I want to get into shape, and I'm enjoying this, and I want to start going on shows and get around the New Orleans, Mississippi, Alabama area. And, right now, I've finally made it to Mississippi, Louisiana, started doing shows. I want to start branching out. If something bigger comes along so I could do bigger shows, I would definitely want to do that. I just want to, there's something about when the crowd cheers for you. There's something about the pop you get from everybody, even whenever they're feeling bad while you're taking heat and getting hurt, the sound of them caring, it's something in the back of your head that just, wow. When you finally get that comeback and you hit that move on them and the crowd loses it, it's just that brief second of, it's addicting to me. It really is. The adrenaline is addicting. I'm enjoying it and I love it. And there's no better feeling, I think, than room full of people who are happy and cheering because of something you did.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's good. So 12 hours a day.
Yeah, this is my day.
Yeah. Cool. I was wondering, man, because sometimes you don't love this, it's worse. But you know, that's what I'm saying.
This is my free time. All my days off are show days like this. So, that's all I do on my free time.
Good for you. Have you cut many promos?
No. I've cut a couple of them, but I'm still working.
So how do you see your percentage?
I mean, pretty much what I'm working on is it's a construction gimmick that we're doing because of all the plants in Louisiana and Mississippi area. Just the hard workers, blue collar guys being brought in just to do a job. I always do the job that's given to me no matter what it takes. Doesn't matter who it is and put in front of me, as long as my job is to beat them or my job is to teach them a lesson, whatever, I get the job done.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Gonna try it out, right?
Got it.
As I stand here, everybody around this ring has a different background. The big piece is an MMA fighter, and I ain't met this guy yet, but I love his attitude, his personality. I gotta tell you, y'all talk about people that do hard work, you know, that just got out of here being a construction worker 12 hours a day. I can relate to that. I grew up, you know, there's not a lot of authentic people, but I try to feel myself as one of my own. I grew up as a cowboy, you know, on a real working ranch. Ever since the age of 3, I've been put on the back of a horse. I've been made to build fences, to work cattle. And I'm going to tell you and be real honest with you. I hate it. Every moment of every day, I have to wake up. The only joy I have in this world, well, there's 2 things. It's my dog Buff, his 80-pound pit bull, he's a lap dog, and I love him to death. And leaving people flat on their back in this ring, staring, counting the lights. And I tell you what, I know we have a battle royal tonight, and that's not the concept. But if you get my energy out here, I ain't gonna fail. I'll throw people over the top rope. I will lay you down and pin you 1, 2, 3 if that's what I gotta do. I love this business, and I feed off this energy. I can't wait for the curtains and the lights to come on, and me to go through those curtains, and to get to embrace that 3 to 5 minutes I get to live every weekend. So I'm
No, because we did promos classes before, and I remember we had a ring one time, and this guy kind of sat there and wasn't sure what to say, and all of a sudden you're just talking, and you knew you could talk and say something, but oh shit, I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to say or not, but I'll tell you, this is what it is, because, you know, I got a stall, and I don't know how, but at least you have a story to tell, and if it's real, it doesn't matter. It's just that helps you practice learning what it feels like to be real. When you're telling something that you really believe and you get people invested in, that's the key to the problem. You have to communicate. You have to be able to reach them. Dusty roads, hard times. Watch the promo. I swear, before we leave here in about 15 minutes, I'm gonna give you guys a list. You can write them down in camp. Guys to watch the promos, guys to watch the body language, guys to watch to learn how to do the basics. See, you've never seen it. I'm gonna give you a list anyway. Come on. 5, 4.
A wise man once said, there are those who try, there are those who give their best shot, and there are those who do whatever it takes. Let me tell you a little something about myself. See, about 3 years ago, I got wheelchair bound. Both my knees taken out from underneath me. Couldn't walk, could stand, couldn't do anything. And that brought me all the way down.
down to the depths of a very, very deep depression. I've given just about everything to this business. I've given my health, given my life, given my wife. That would break most people. And maybe it sent me off the deep end a little bit. My name is Corey Constantine, and I am the amalgamation. I will either find a way, or I will make it.
You really in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Trampoline park below both my knees.
Ouch. We had a guy, where's Dustin? What was Jake's deal?
Jake Jacobs, he was in a
Yeah,
go-kart accident.
His brother was driving a golf cart. Mom had a real nice golf cart. And we're doing the promos just like this to learn about people. Just say, hey man, what have you been through in your life? You had hard times? And I had hard times, let me tell you this. So we tell the story about him. They stole it. Is that what it was? Okay, you don't remember it.
He flipped over, burned up his ankle. I remember him showing us the scars.
Yeah, but the golf cart was on top of this guy. He would have died. It was crushing him, man. It was incredible. So that's what I'm saying. That's just, we think we have it so hard to reach somebody. I was bitching about having no shoes on. Yeah. We don't have it so bad after all, right? You just hear about it sometimes. Sometimes they draw off that. Like you say, man, you just really for being a wheelchair, so I was wondering.
Got the scars.
All right, who wants to come next? Who's next? Come on, man.
Gio,
Please,
Sam.
man.
Let's go, Sam. Turn it up.
I tried.
Man, fried okra is my favorite. Yes! I love this fried okra.
100%.
No, I'm fine. I have no idea, man, but I love it anyway. I love fried okra. I love fried okra. Who doesn't?
Catch up.
All right, ready? 5, 4.
Tonight, Raleigh, Mississippi, get ready to turn up. Get ready to see the main attraction, Geo Savage. Now, I don't care who you are. You can be this guy, wherever you was. Gino, talking about Raleigh, Mississippi. But one thing I like about Raleigh, Mississippi, it reminds me of my hometown, Charleston, Mississippi, full of fields. And one thing I know for sure, field boys got that power. Am I right?
Yeah.
Now, you have been warned. This is the instant classic, the total package. Favorite, more than average. Who's your favorite wrestler? Geo Savage.
Beat that, man. Come on.
Wrestling golfer? Yeah, have you ever heard of wrestling
Well, Chavo Guerrero.
You're welcome, brother.
5, 4.
You see, I'm well traveled. I've been to multiple continents. I have taken on the biggest and the meanest of beasts. You see, I am one of the world's greatest big game hunters. And I've come to Raleigh, Mississippi, to Battlezone, to take part in the Battle Royal. See, they said there were some ugly beasts out here. I didn't understand it, but I guess it was your women.
Ooh.
is the canvas jungle. This is my realm. I have taken on the strongest. I've taken on the fastest. You see, all I need to do is scout you out, lay down my traps, for I am Frederick Jaeger, and the hunt is on!
You can't be killing me.
I'm working on it.
All right. 5, 4.
Whether I'm on the green or in the ring, I'm the most successful man there is. I look around this ring, a bunch of duffers. But me, I'm the man under par, baby. And then when I see all these stupid, putrid fans in Raleigh, Mississippi, they want to see me get my ass kicked. That's not gonna happen. Because tonight, I make my debut in Battlezone Championship Wrestling. And you can line all these people up, and they're gonna get shot in the hazard, while I win like I always do, because I'm the man under par, but above you all.
Yeah, 10 seconds ago. Not bad though. Very nice. But I think being the Who left in that? For real. You saw it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Didn't say his name. He didn't say his name. Del Spring. He didn't say Del Spring.
Come on, sure.
It's a small team. You gotta say your name.
Strawberry shortcake.
Oh, no.
Oh, hell yeah. You were in what? Carrot.
How many strawberries can a strawberry chunk of a chunk strawberries? What?
I don't like strawberries. It's like 0.
All right, here we go. I was cutting my own from the thread.
Yeah.
Tell us who you are. Introduce yourself and tell me why you want to be a wrestler in 1 minute. Tell me what this means to you. Being a wrestler. 5, 4.
Okay, y'all don't know me, and I know y'all don't because I just started. Well, y'all all think y'all came from the worst background. 18 years with abusive parents who thought you weren't the best. Who you stayed in the shadow of your little sister. You started doing the wrong things to get attention. Then you got out of it and you still weren't good enough. Then they said, get out. You ain't got nowhere to go. They drop you off somewhere with a bag of clothes. And you're it. You think that's it. Then you call a friend. A friend said, you come stay with me. I went from Morton to Mendenhall. And sucks, man. You ain't got nothing. But I'm going to be better than them. I ain't going to let what they did to me bother me. And I'm about to put everybody down in this room. Nora, come on.
I like it.
Working, right?
Good as gold.
I'm a hostess at a restaurant.
Yeah, we're out here.
Fluid. I don't like it. I'm about to leave. Mendenhall. Well, when I was living with my parents, my dad said, I'm tired of you rewatching old videos of wrestling and saying you're going to do it, go out and do it. So I did some research about Christmas. I said, hey, I love it. A few months. Sunday night.
Okay. How many hours? How many hours do you train?
It's as long as Chris does. Right there. 4 or 5.
4 or 5. How long is she going? Do you feel like you're learning?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Would you stick with it? But, yeah, don't worry about anybody else.
I learned it the hard way. All through high school, I played 6 years for softball. And I was so worried about what the other girls were saying.
Yeah, you can't worry about that.
You can't do nothing about it.
You really can't.
You can't control what they say, but you control what you say.
You can't. You control a lot of things. You control everything. It doesn't matter. It really is up to you. I learned that way too quick. How much been that?
Yee-yee. I've never heard of yee-yee. Oh, it's yee-yee.
Here we go. 5, 4.
I look around this ring tonight and I see a lot of faces. I hear a lot of noise talking. Mr. RJW, Yellow Belly, what? You look like the Yellow Belly face. That's what you look like. A yellow jacket face, you know? Mr. Full-Time Beach, fuck around making me full-time bitch. How about that? We talking about background, let's talk about my background. I've been through a whole lot, a heck of a lot. A whole lot of hell and raising hell and still gonna raise this. We talking about a whole lot of trouble. You know, I wasn't the best kid growing up, you know, I had to learn.
10 seconds.
I wasn't the best kid growing up, I had to learn. Stepping in the ring with the big dog, you gonna learn too. Be the bone, you can get ate up like the bone, it don't really matter. Stepping my dog, y'all.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Ow. All right, ready. 5, 4.
How many tattoos can you tattoo?
You people are all sheep. You cheer for them. I'm not someone with multiple personalities. I'm not a full-time beast. I'm not a golden boy. I'm a rebel. I march to my own drum. Cameraman, put that camera right there. In no world does the lion answer to the lamb. Your favorite wrestler needs to stay out of my way, or I'm gonna show them why every living thing fears the name Hannibal.
Some people tell me when I get mad, I act like Hannibal.
Oh, I'm gonna scare you up. Hey man, I'm really a nice guy. I'm sorry. I love you.
All right. Shots. 5, 4.
July 2019, I packed up my stuff. I packed up everything I owned. I packed up, of course, my dog. And I moved 8 hours away from my family. I moved 8 hours away from my friends. I moved 8 hours away from everything that I've known and loved to do something that I love. I moved 8 hours away so I can train to be a better me, to be a better wrestler. I couldn't do that when I was at home, so I had to leave, and I had to make that sacrifice. I may not be the best right now, but I'm trying to be the best. And one thing you can say about me, you can say about Cassandra Golden, is that I'm dedicated. And tonight, in this ring, you'll see why they call me the Golden One, Cassandra Golden.
Yeah!
You gotta make sure you have that coat. Tag team. The Golden Ones. No. You should call your team Touch of Gold. Some ideas out there. Even if it's not true. That's good. That's good. Oh my God. Please come push this shit. All right. The full-time feast.
No pressure.
That's what we talk about life with our feast. We all tell a story. We all listen to stories. We all know what everybody thinks. Why do we even care? I don't care. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care what you think about anything on the planet. I've lived a 5 lifetime. I've lived 5 lifetimes already since I've walked down here, and now this is one other lifetime that's taking my time. It's wrestling. I've done the roller derby. I've done roller skating. I've fought everybody that's ever stepped in front of me and dared to bark. Now I want to ask you a question, little dog. Are you going to bark or are you going to fight? I'm not afraid of dogs.
I'm going to bite because can I tell you, I have lived here now for 3 years. This is the worst country I have ever.
Oh, she's taking shots at
America.
USA.
Not America.
All right, ready? Here we go. 5.
No, I'm starting.
Already started.
But you get to say it.
Say it again.
What's she say about America?
America. Fuck
You can't help it. There is no T in can. You, whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're right. Terry. 5, 4.
Start again. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Let me tell you, I have lived here for 3 years now. Sorry. 3 years. This is the worst place I have ever lived. You bunch of ungrateful colonials.
Ooh.
You dare to throw my tea
I'm from Africa.
in the ocean? Let me tell you, tea should be hot, not cold. No, not sweet tea. No sweet tea. Yeah? Come on then. I'm out. I'm sorry.
No worries.
I got it.
It's all good.
It's okay, I'll give you a green card later.
Right, I'll go 3 in a row. No, go restart.
It's okay, you come home with me, girl. I'll give you a
1.
4.
Okay, so I hear the death of Battle Royal tonight, and the announcer's not getting in. I'm not getting in, the face of this company. I have been through hell and brimstone to get here, and I'm not in the Battle Royal. You know what? That's all right. It is not quite all right. Because whoever win that Battle Royal, just know, congratulations, you have an anomaly problem. And champ, you can stop sitting up there acting like you just not afraid of me. Because the truth in the matter is, I never lost my title. In truth, whoever wins that battle royal, congratulations, you have a phenomenal problem too. Because next week I want me the one-on-one, or y'all can even add me in the triple threat. Because the truth in the matter is, whoever like get to the title match, it ain't happening. It's not happening because it's my title, and I will not let nobody else take my title. So I'm going to cause a no disqualification. Be prepared. Be prepared.
We just told him to finish.
You
said just told him to finish. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I kind of messed up, so I didn't do that. It was bad.
Hey, if you guys want to grab a chair, grab your notebook. I understand you guys came up in the era with its high spots. There's different level of what I grew up with. It's not the same wrestling. I get it. But the basics and fundamentals never go out of style. Body language never goes out of style. You have to be in shape to do this. You have to be able to tell a story in the ring with the match. Everything you do, everything you say, every step, every move you make means something. It is those little things that add up to big things. So there were certain guys throughout the years in the industry who did things in a match. We're not saying do the whole match like this. We're not saying you have to have a 1950s or 1961 match or 1970s. It's not what we're saying. I want you to watch these guys and see why they got over, how they use their body language, or they might have a hold in there, or they might sell something that might look natural to you. There's a famous match from 1961. It's Pat O'Connor versus Buddy Rogers from Comiskey Park. In this match, O'Connor does an arm bar, and he walks around Buddy Rogers, and Buddy sells it. It's unique. Nobody's doing it today, maybe because it's old then, but it's different. It's still different. What's old is new, and it's going to be different. You can use it, steal from it. There's 3 matches, if you want to get the entertainment aspect. 3 matches from Madison Square Garden, Dusty Rhodes versus Superstar Billy Graham. I think they have a regular match, bull rope match, Texas Death Match. They tell a story. They take their time. That's the entertainment part of the business. Then you have, if you want to get into the basics, the fundamentals of storytelling. Ricky Morton versus Nick Bockwinkel is July 2nd, 1982, and it's in Houston, Texas. If you Google or YouTube it, you'll find it. You watch where their hands are when they're circling, watch their facials, watch their body language. The baby face is getting out of the way. He's moving and ducking a bigger heel. It's making sense. Ricky registers his arm out of a top wrist lock. He doesn't oversell it. You see the difference between registering and selling. Covering on the ropes. There's little things. Again, watch Ricky sell. Watch where his hand goes. Watch the body language. And you really need somebody sitting there with you to explain this to you so you can understand, but still you can look at it and maybe you'll get it. Brad Armstrong versus Ted DiBiase from 1985 is Oklahoma City. Again, a baby face telling a story, a heel telling a story, putting the baby face over, the baby face coming back when it's time, feeling it, spacing, letting it breathe. A baby face comes forward, a heel backs up. That's a general rule of thumb. Does anybody know who Bill Watts was or is? Okay. Not a whole lot out there. But it's Bill Watts versus Jack Briscoe from Florida. And Briscoe's the world champion against Bill Watts, who's Number one contender, but it's the storyline that they're telling you while this match is going on with the commentary too. And you watch the body language, watch how these guys do it. That was, I don't know, it was in the 70s, but if you just go watch for Jack Briscoe comes up from Florida. And Gary Hart's involved there too. There's a match from Houston. It's Dick Murdoch and the Superstar versus Dr. Death, Steve Williams, and Ted DiBiase. The heels eat the baby faces up for 2 out of 3 falls. And in the end, the finish is so simple, but it tells that story. And Dick Murdoch takes the bump the right way. Crumbles instead of takes the wrestling. Dick Murdoch and the Superstar, Masked Superstar versus Dr. Death and Ted DiBiase, March 14, 1986. It's called the rematch. The heels beat up the baby faces. Bam, bam, bam. The final fall, Ted DiBiase has a glove. He's been wearing a glove. It's his gimmick. The final fall, they just do a simple duck something. DiBiase loads the glove, turns around, decks Murdoch with one punch. Doesn't throw a punch the rest of the match, but it means it when he throws it with one punch and beats it in the end. Just watch how they do it. You may not be able to sit there and figure it out yet until you watch it and see how they lay it out. There's a couple things. I'll say Ric Flair and Arn Anderson versus Brad Armstrong and Tim Horner. It's a Saturday night 605 show, April 29, 1995. Watch Brad's drop kick. Watch Tim sell when Flair punches him. Watch how they sell when they get hit. One time in the face. If you really got hit, watch it. Watch Jerry Lawler selling. Where is it? We got Jerry Lawler. Yeah. For punches and strikes, we have Jerry Lawler versus Ric Flair, Raw, November 29th, 2004. Lawler versus Kerry Von Erich. WCCW, September 26, 1988. Selling punches, registering. Jerry Lawler versus Terry Funk, October 8, 1990. Southpaw punches from Terry Funk. And Lawler sells every one of them. He registers every one of the punches. There's not one wasted punch. You see guys today going like this, stomping, or just bam, 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 instead of one good solid punch. Watch how Terry and Terry Funk and Jerry Lawler throw their punches. They look great. And they look great because they're sold great too. So it takes both guys. The guy delivering it and the guy taking it. But you gotta feel it. You gotta feel it, you gotta feel it. You have to have a point of reference. I don't expect you guys to see these and go, oh, these are the greatest matches in the world. They're not, but the elements I'm telling you about are. Body language is what I'm telling you about too. Just watch how they walk to the ring. Watch what they wear. They don't wear the same stuff everybody else does. If you keep wearing everything, the same thing people in the crowd are wearing, pretty soon you'll be back in the crowd. Stand out. Be a star. Look like a star. Look like a professional athlete. I don't care if you're getting paid with a hot dog and a Coke. You've got to believe. You really do. You'd be surprised. Anybody read The Secret? How long has it been since you read The Secret?
Like a year and a half.
Oh, yeah? Believe it? It's on my end table for 4 years, man. No lie. For 4 years, my wife put it there for me. 4 years. I finally read it. It's not earth-shattering at all. It's really not earth-shattering at all. It's just pretty much common sense. Positivity is going to bring you positivity. Negativity is going to breed negativity. Nobody wants to be around negative people. So, if you believe and you really, really want to do this, it ain't easy. Real simple. Just go out and do it. Just learn it. Do it. It just ain't that easy. But if you really, really want to do it, and I heard this when I was 12, man, when somebody said, there's 3 kinds of people. They'll try, best shot, whatever it takes. And I was always told I was too small to be a wrestler from day one. Never going to make it. Not true. Not true. You can do really anything you believe you can do. You're no different than anybody else. So, any questions? I'm going to be around all night, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to come over and ask. No worries. I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys. I appreciate everything today. Thank you guys for cutting promos.